You're watching the Chucktown Wind Report, Sunday, November the 29th update. Let's talk about your winds and weather for tomorrow and Tuesday, and even mid to late week, as we have a cold front that's going to be pushing through at some point, maybe Thursday. For right now, we're under the influence of high pressure over our area, which makes winds weak, and it also keeps our weather on the drier side, and even more some of the above average temperatures. It's been really nice weather lately. So the good thing about this high pressure is even though it's drawing down into the Gulf of Mexico and drawing moisture up along the cold front to our west, it's also going to keep deflecting some of that to our west and to our north. So most of that moisture is going to wrap around our area as a result of this high pressure being over us. The only thing is that it keeps our winds on the weaker side. So if you're in the water sports that want the wind, probably not in any luck for the next couple of days. And maybe Wednesday there's a shot. Tomorrow high pressure will move down. We'll see a little bit of a northeast to easterly cut, maybe meet 10 knots values by mid-afternoon. But I'm not anticipating anything strong out of that because cloud cover and rains will be starting to move into the area by late tomorrow afternoon into tomorrow night. And then we'll see the rain chances increase Tuesday. We're not looking for much more than an inch around here. In fact, the WPC from NOAA keeps most of this rain activity to our west along the Tennessee Valley and up into the Appalachian Mountains. So we're still kept at below an inch. But these effects from the low clouding and some of these rains will keep winds on the weaker side for tomorrow and Tuesday. So really nothing above 10 knots. Now as we get into Wednesday, we see a cold front being redrawn. This whole front becomes realigned again all the way to the north with low pressure developing, and then the whole front slides east across the Atlantic seaboard and then off the coast. Now behind that is a very large dome of high pressure moving in to bring another round of cold northerly winds, and that's probably going to start by Thursday and really build into Friday, Saturday, and into Sunday. So that's something to look for later in the week. It's a little early to talk about it, but it is definitely starting to be picked up by some of the models. Let's take a quick look at GRE for radar. Here's our visible satellite. You can see that moisture being wrapped up and around South Carolina and Georgia. If you look at infrared, we can see a better idea of that cloud swathing going on across the entire eastern half of the United States. We're staying on the drier side down here, and even according to water vapor loop imagery, we can see how dry we are. We're seeing some upper level clouds move over the area right now, but not much going on out there. So data scope from Charleston, if we look at the details for, this is from the Isle of Palms Pier. I'm not even going to run the models because it looks so weak for the next couple of days. Here's Sunday, here's Monday where you see those easterly winds. Tuesday, we see those variable winds going on throughout the day, and clouds start to increase. As we get into Wednesday, that's when we could get a chance of southwesterly winds ahead of that cold front, and that's going to probably pass through Wednesday night. And then Thursday, we see that northerly wind return and cooler weather return for Thursday, Friday, and even into Saturday. GFS is picking up some pretty strong winds on Saturday, so we'll have to wait and see how that pans out. But for now, that's going to do it for the Chucktown Wind Report for the next couple of days. So thank you for watching. Have a good night.